This is T1na Ba1ley. Let's see. And we're on here. We got some lighting. Okay, so crocheting on the bunny ear that I'm creating from Alexandria Maze's tutorial. And working on making a photo shoot for the items that I made. Okay, so that's what's going on with crocheting. The movie of the day. 28 Years is available for streaming. And I watched it. Um, mm, I don't know what to say about it. Um, After watching it, I was like, that wasn't your typical zombie movie. But then I remembered how the movie began, and then I was like, oh, oh, I forgot that part, but now I remember it. So, I guess it's, I don't know. I don't know what to say, but I, I mean, I appreciated it. I mean, cause I sure forgot how it started. I was like, this is a pretty cool zombie movie. It about don't have any zombie bites up in there. And then I remembered how it came on, and I was like, oh yes, it did. That's how it came on. That's how it came on. I was laughing. I don't know who else laughed during this movie, but I laughed during this movie. Um, let's see. I laughed. Oh man, I was trying to think. Oh man, like what part was that I laughed at? I laughed somewhere between when they were returning to the gate. Somewhere up in there, I had laughed. Like uh, um, when they were heading back home. Somewhere around there. I don't know if I was laughing when they were crossing that strip. I might have been laughing then. I don't know though. I don't know. I thought they was on grass when I was laughing, but it could have been on that strip. Because I kind of was like a little anxious on that part. Because I'm like, get to the gate. Get over the gate. And I had to pause it and calm myself down. Because I'm like, get on the other side of the gate. And Spike told my son, okay, spoiler alert. Spike told my son he can't. And I'm like, this ain't the time. This ain't the time, Spike. This ain't the time to be saying you can't. This ain't it. Like, get up. Like, so I had to stop it, calm down, and regroup. So the daddy pulling Spike. Come on, Spike, get up. And I'm like, ugh. So, oh, that's when I started laughing. Okay, that's when I started laughing. When I noticed that the alpha had given them a head start, that's when I bust out laughing. Cause I'm like, did he just stretch? It looked like he just stretched. Like he about to, like he done gave them a head start and he getting ready to. I laughed at that part. I'm like, he just gave them a head start. And the daddy, ugh. What was up with the daddy taking Spike out there? What was his name? Jamie? What was the daddy's point? What was the point? Going against the town rules. The age was supposed to be like 14, 15. What was up with him wanting Spike to go out there at 12? I'm thinking he might have had a bet or he wanted some bar bragging rights at the saloon. Or live vicariously through Spike. He wanted to go out there and hoorah and kick around dust, kick up some dust. And the only way he could do that is to drag his son out there with him. Other than that, he ain't had no business going out there. So I was like, what's up? What's up with the daddy? And then he be contradicting himself. He let one of them things go because the thing was, I'm like, I mean, I see why you didn't. However, how you gonna be yelling at Spike and you couldn't do it? Like Spike better than you. But uh I mean it was entertaining. I tell you that, it was entertaining. It was entertaining. It was entertaining. It was entertaining. I was like, oh, I ain't mind it. I ain't mind it. Even with what's his name? Jimmy. And I did notice like it the priest um his demise was similar to the movie Weapons at the end. So I'm like, everybody like the film writers, they must have had a theme, uh, a similar theme going on with their film creations. So yeah, when Spike and his father went off onto the mainland, um, it it reminded me of another movie, and I was like, okay, it's kind of like it's almost like they going on an adventure, and I mean they were so cool. Like it kind of seemed like, well, that's what they were saying. Like, I just didn't get it because I was like, yeah. I mean, okay, so Spike, it wasn't like Spike was like bothering his father, like saying he wanted to go, boo, boo, boo. Like, it wasn't like he was like telling his father, hey, take me out there early, do, 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 do. Mm-mm. The daddy seemed like he wanted to go out there and be out there with Spike. Well, Spike was his excuse to go out there again as early as he could. Take Spike out there. He wanted to go out there again. Like he out there with his buddies. Spike said he rather had a been home with his mama. So I'm like, yeah, he could have been home, what, 2, 3 more years before he went out there. And so I guess that was on 28 years since, or 28 years after Jimmy was told to run, run, Jimmy, run. That was 28 years after that. Boy, Jimmy made it. 28 years later. Like, boy, he got him a crew. And they doing the thing. After 28 years, boy, he figured it out. And I wonder if some of his crew isn't from the room. Like if a couple of them might have got up out of there, a couple to a few maybe, got up out of there. Mm. But I didn't think that till I saw the crew. And when I saw the crew, I was like, possible that a few of them made it out. Some of them made it out, possibly to where I don't know where Jimmy ran, if he ran back or if he ran where he ran, and then maybe they was able to get out and somehow meet up eventually. That's what I was thinking when I saw the crew. I was like, some of them made it out. Okay. Yeah, or I mean, they could be all new people, but I like to think that they made it out and met back up, and they they got that in common. They Power Rangered up. That's their Teletubby crew. I don't know which one my favorite. I mean, I would think because of the name and the logo, I would think they would have something in common other than what's going on. But it seemed like that's the only thing they have in common is the situation at hand. Like there's no other thread. It seems like there's no other thread other than the situation. Okay, 28 days, 28 weeks, now 28 years, and the situation. So yeah, so I was looking for it to be like a connection between the characters in each one, but it hasn't been that connection, but it has been the situation, the connection to the situation. So okay. So it's like different perspectives. And when Spike um went back to the gate, I thought he was gonna go in, but he didn't. Um but when he did that, it said 28 days later. Spike was outside the gate for 28 days later by himself and got arrows left. For real. For real. Oh, okay. That's cool. That's cool. He was supposed he was he all right. All right. He was out okay. He was out there by himself for 28 days. So that was 28 days and 27 nights. Ew. Yeah. By his. Ugh. Okay. Let's change the subject. Cause I'm thinking. No, I'm thinking that was the next day. I'm like, well, how long was he over there with his mama? Over there with, I think his name was Kane or Cade or something. How long were they over there? For it to have been 28 days later. I'm thinking he might have been over there for a while then. Okay, he might have been over there for a while then, cause. But I don't know, 28 days, and he got arrows left. Okay, and on the 28th day, Jimmy showed up. I was like, Spike is lucky. He got him some fish. I'm like, I don't know if you can eat that fish. Can you eat that fish? Cause I just seen them folks playing in the water. I don't know where you got that fish from, but they look like they was in the creek. I don't know where you got that fish from. It did look healthy though. It was a huge size fish. I was like, get your fish, get your fish. I was like, that fish must not have been done all the way because one of them grabbed that fish up and was yum, 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 yum. I was like, is he in something cooked? I don't know. That fish, he must not have had it on the fire too long because, boy, that thing tore that fish up. Tore that fish down. Mm-mm. Yeah, that was hilarious to me to see that the Alpha had gave him a head start. I was like, cause at first I ain't, cause I'm just looking, and I saw the Alpha go, and then I'm steady looking, cause I ain't know what that was. I was just, but then when that Alpha said, poof, 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 I was like, he gave him a head start. That's what it looked like to me. It looked like he was. Mm, and was done gave him a head start. The daddy, I'm like, the daddy ain't got his head on the swivel. He laughing and kiki caca. I'm like, wait till you get over the fence with all that. I'm like, look at that. The daddy ain't paying no attention. Here come this thing. Boom, 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 boom. He running faster than that. Oh my goodness. I'm like, that thing gave him a head start. Mm. And then when they saw it, they started running uh to the gate. And then eventually they got them whistles out and was blowing the whistle. I was like, y'all should have blown them whistles when y'all saw them the first time. Oof. And I don't know, but he looked he looked like the daddy. The apple looked like the daddy. And then was that the same one? Was that the same one? Cause they look the same. Um The one that had got Eric. He looked the same as the one that was on the strip. Was that the same one? I don't know. Like, how would it be the same one if it was laid out and then the current came? I don't know how that would be the same one. So maybe it was another one and they looked the same. I was like, ooh, he look like the deity. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, so when the doctor told Spike, he was like, I think you better take that baby and get on up out of her. Um I was like, okay, so you gonna give him some iodine so he can rub all over himself too? Like, but I guess he didn't. I don't know. Don't seem like he did. He gave him that cart though. I guess. I guess he gave him that little basket. Guess so. Mm. Or maybe he picked it up along the way. Mm. Maybe he picked it up along the way from the gas station that they had first went in. Oh no. Oh my goodness. The island the island was on lock and and it don't seem like it's any signs of the zombies going away. The zombies sitting up there populating, Lord have mercy. The zombies is populating. Oh my goodness. And then what? And then what? If the and okay, so the the zombies populating, right? Okay, in the movie. What do they do with the infant? Like if the infant, okay, the infant didn't come out like Freddy Krueger. The infant came out like a bouncy bundle of joy. Okay, so what would they do? Like, oh my goodness, this movie got got space for movie theories. Okay, so what? How would the baby smell to them? Like, would the baby smell like them? Because they don't harm themselves. Would the baby have their smell to where they leave the baby be and maybe care for the baby? I guess because we saw earlier in the movie where there was some young. They look like young, uh, young other ones. I don't know their names. The young other ones. The one that he didn't get with the arrow because it was saying, and I'm like, you ugh, you didn't have to get any of them because they were slow, but he said, don't just because they slow don't mean they wasn't speedy. They weren't speedy. So he was saying just because they weren't speedy didn't mean to underestimate them. But at the same time, he let go the one that was going. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm just like, it looked like they could go back and recruit folks, but whatever. And then that one looked like the daddy, and then that one looked like the mama, and then the other one looked like I don't know the brother or the sister. It looked like a whole family. So okay, so that's about to answer my own question. I guess I don't know because those young ones looked more like their parents. So maybe that's why. Okay, so maybe that's why they'll be all right with their parents. Lord have mercy. And then, but if that same rules apply, then the other one would be all right too. I think it would be something like the movie Bird Box where the little girl, she didn't need the blindfold. Um and then what was concluded was probably because her mother was carrying her when that happened, or I don't know, because actually she had the baby just before that happened. So I don't know why, but it kind of made it say when when the other woman was talking about it, she was like made it kind of seem like, oh, your mom saw one when she was carrying you, so that's why you probably can see. But that's probably why you don't need your blindfold. But her mama had done had her already. And she was holding her in her arms, I think. Yeah, she was holding her in her arms, but she had done already gave birth to her. So the little girl, she didn't need no blindfold. So maybe in a sense, like the baby that was had would have the smell. I thought I was thinking Emmy from the show, all of them. She was immune, and I could ask the question about her, like how does she smell? But it seems like she, even though she's immune, she's not zombie blood, even though I think her mom got bit while she was carrying Emmy. Not Emmy, Ellie. Ellie. But she's immune, but I don't, I think she still smells like a human when it comes to zombies. It seems like she still smells like a human. I'm trying to think if she's ever been. I think she has. Like, a lot of the time she's around another human. But yeah, it has been sometimes when she was just off to the side. But I think she was still. Yeah, yeah, she was. But it was noise. See, I wonder if she smells like them, or because it could have been the sounds that was attracting them. So I don't know. So maybe the baby would be fine, and even maybe be, hey, could that be that the baby would be an alpha? So is that's how alphas are born? That's probably how alphas are born. So those dudes that are alphas, they probably were born from zombies. I'm guessing. I don't know. I'm guessing here. Um, that would make sense that he can talk and that the others would listen to him and he would be a leader. So that might have been an alpha that was born. Okay, so I just answered my own question. Okay, okay. Cause how else would alphas be created? That makes sense that an alpha would be born. Cause all the other ones were bitten. So it would make sense that the ones born would be alphas. Cause they full equipped. They not bitten and rotten and stuff like that. Okay, that's my movie theory on the subject. I talked it out. Uh, oh, that's my movie theory. Makes sense to me. Now I don't know how them other ones came to be. Oh my goodness, Lord have mercy. I don't know how them things came to be. The ones that's oh he it kind of remind me of another movie. It was another movie with a similar character in it. Oh, it might come to me, it might not. But I guess they came to be like how them other zombies came to be, how the alphas came to be. Ain't nothing wrong with biology. Biology is still kicking. Goodness. They said it don't matter what species you is, that biology gonna keep on going. Mm. That biology say, so what? So what you a zombie? So what you a? I don't know what they called them other ones. So fast ones and slow ones. They was like, so what you fast? So what you slow? You biology gonna continue. So that's what I'm using at the moment for a Be Right Back. Did that work? Let's see. How do I take it out? Okay, there we go. Okay. Did I finish talking about that movie? Oh, I was trying to think. It's another movie with a similar type of character in it. Um, I hadn't thought of the movie name though yet, so that's okay. That's all right. But it kind of was giving me uh when they was walking towards the gate and everybody was like, "Good luck, Spike! Great!" Cheering them on. That moment right there, it seemed a bit like How to Train Your Dragon. In that moment there, when everybody was like, "Yeah, Spike!" and like cheering them on, not the celebration when he returned, the when they were high fiving him when he was leaving to go with his father. That moment when they were headed towards the gate, to go out of the gate. That moment felt like How to Train Your Dragons. And even Eric mentioned being a Viking. So maybe somebody was thinking about that somewhere around there. Maybe thinking about How to Train Your Dragon. I don't know. But yeah, Eric mentioned that. Okay. Anything else? I'm thinking. I mean, I could go on and on, perhaps, with the different scenes, but I guess I'll let it be. Let me think. The one scene I'm thinking about talking about is with the alpha and him being a provider. The alpha was a provider. He was providing food for the other ones. I'm like, word? He just went and provided the food for the other ones like that? What? Like, what? Wow. Like they was like they seemed like they were cohesive. Like they didn't seem like they were on an individual mission. They all seemed cohesive to the point where he was the one providing the food. Like they didn't make a move by themselves towards that deer till he provided it for them. That's what it looked like. So I was like, word. I was like, what? I was like, okay. He just put food on the table right now. Like, now. And it did seem like the ones that were um eating the slugs, it seemed like they loved each other. Like they cared for each other. Like they had emotions. Okay. Yeah, it seemed like they had emotion because the little young one was talking about something. And after what happened to the father, the mother looked like she was like, "Oh hell no!" and and was like, "Rah." So yeah, they had emotions. So I don't know how they got turned, or if they evolved. Like maybe they were somehow evolved humans to the situation. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I kind of wasn't listening to the daddy. Like I don't know. I just he I think he was telling Spike what the different things were, but I didn't listen to everything he said. And then because I don't know if it was his. It could have been that my volume wasn't up enough for me to hear the words clearly. Because some of the words didn't. I know I didn't hear it because I'm like, it got to a point where I'm like, what did he say? So it was a couple of times where I rewound and rewound and then rewound again and read the closed caption so I could understand what he was saying. But I didn't do that till they saw the alpha on the hill waiting for them. So I didn't hear his descriptions of stuff other than slow and fast. Cause I'm just like, why are you rushing to get Spike out of there, sir? Like, what was up with that? Like, that's that. Now that how folks say that took them out of the scene, out of the movie. Like, there was no reason other than he wanted to go out there and kick up some dirt. He wanted to go out there and kick his heels up. He wanted to what? Kick some dirt around. I don't know. Why else he wanted to take Spike out there 2, 3 years early? I was like, maybe he had a bet. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe he had a bet. Maybe he wanted some bragging rights at the saloon. Because Spike was not begging him to take him out there at all. So, I don't know. I mean, it's, I'm about to say, like, unless he figured he wanted to, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Like, maybe he wanted to, maybe he had a inkling of a feeling that Spike would need that skill set. Maybe that's why he rushed to have Spike acquire those skill sets, but and they got a whole big old town deep. They town deep, and they got supplies. So I don't guess it was not. It wasn't no reason for him to go out there. Other than he just wanted to. The daddy just wanted to. It seemed like the daddy just wanted to go out there and kick the willy bobo. Whatever that means. Okay. But he just seemed like he wanted to go out there and kick up some dust. And he figured he ain't have no good excuse to go out there. So he figured he say he want to take Spike out there early. That's what it seemed like. Either that or he had a bet. He made a bet with somebody that uh whatever woo 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 bop de bop, and that it does kind in that same sense kind of gives um How to Train Your Dragon vibes right there as well. It wasn't said that the daddy made a bet, but at the same time, everybody know he going out there. So even Spike was like, "Oh, we can't go back early because what that's gonna look like." And I'm like, "Man, but what it look like? You coming back with your life? What the?" So yeah, Spike was like, "We can't go back early, blah blah blah, whatever." So it in a way it this kind of it gives ouch, How to Train Your Dragon vibe. Cause that's kind of how Dude Daddy was in How to Train Your Dragon. He kind of was like, yeah, my son, boop boop boop. When he wanted to be seem like he proud of his son. And How to Train Your Dragon. Boy, I guess he wanted. I guess he wanted to see his son. Cause I kind of was like, why he running out there? And then I was like, oh, he wanted to see his son. He loved his son. But then I just remembered, oh yeah, the son took the took his mom. So that could be why he running out there, cause he don't know what's going on. I was like, dang, you trying to get swept away with the tide? Like you just you calling it quits? Like you running out there like you and he looked like he about was at the end of the strip though. He looked like he made it even though he was waist deep. I'm like,